Well, the shooting, it all started. I get a very, very disturbing call from a friend of mine that three of my boys rolled up on them. And I said that's impossible because the only boys that I have in the city are up in Polito doing some farming. I believe they were, I think they were doing the tailor job. But she told me that they were wearing AOD patches, and none of my boys were in the city at that time other than me. And so when I went to talk to Tana, I was going on my way to meet her, and I saw these three bikers roll by in AOD cuts. I didn't recognize them, so I followed them. Led us to under Lester's, in between Lester's and the Los Santos Customs there. And they pulled a gun on me, and I had my sawed-off shotgun on me. At which point I put 3 rounds into one of the individuals, headshotted the other individual, and then got a hit on the other one, and then they took me down.
Can we go back to the first person? It almost sounded like you was going to say a name. Do you have a name for him?
I cannot confirm a name, that's why I didn't say.
Okay.
Just to be clear, by your boys, you are talking about AOD, correct?
Associates.
Associates of AOD?
All I can say is associates, I'm not giving names.
Okay. Are you yourself in the AOD?
I am.
Okay. And from what it sounds like, you're claiming that these people that had these patches were not part of AOD, but they were basically committing crimes, not...
They were copying our cuts and committing crimes in said cuts.
Okay, now let's go back to... So whenever I showed up on the scene, I heard the automatic fire. I couldn't tell who was doing what because there was over 6 different motorcycles I saw, and then there was a off-road looking van with a roof.
Was the intended target of our attack. They opened fired on us, class 2 fire. We returned fire, and then my bike caught a flat tire, spun out, crashed, grabbed a local car, that old beater that you guys chased, and then drove it around the city and then up north.
Okay, and were you also responsible for calling for backup from the Camacho that opened fire on me and my other officers?
I don't know anything about that.
Well, because while the chase was going on, you had told one of my officers that was near you that you had backup coming.
I told him he had 30 seconds to back the fuck off, otherwise something bad was gonna happen.
Okay. And what did you do with the Class 2 you used in the shootout near the FIB building?
I dropped it in the water.
Alright.
Okay.
But you had a Class 2 in your possession, correct?
Yes.
You got any more questions?
It was a Scorpion.
Alright. And who provided you with the Scorpion?
Personal stash.
Personal stash. Alright.
Currently out of said stash.
Alright. I don't believe I have any more further questions. Paxton, you have any more questions?
No. I have one question. With the personal stash, do you mean you're out of Scorpions or you're out of Class 2s in your personal stash?
I no longer acquire any more Class 2s. I no longer have any more.
Okay, and what about the sawed-off that you used underneath Lester's and Los Santos Customs?
Paxton took that from me.
Yeah, I confiscated that.
Or I gave it to him.
Okay. And I have a couple more questions about the car chase and the Camacho. What relation did you have with these men in the Camacho?
Don't know who they are.
Okay. And who were you talking about when I was in pursuit with you and you claimed that I should back off before you have 4 guys on me?
They actually weren't able to attend.
Okay.
They had a very unfortunate circumstance.
Okay. But did you try and call them on me?
I tried to call them for support, not necessarily to shoot.
Okay.
So the Camacho guys are not related to that? They were acting on their own?
I do not know who they are. All I heard was a lot of fucking gunfire while I was clinging to life in a bush hiding from Jenkins in a chopper.
I was gonna say, where were you after that whole ordeal?
He's in that bush.
I was hiding in a bush, had a friend pick me up,
Alright.
drove around for a bit, handled some business, turned myself in.
Alright.
I got nothing further.
Dan, can I talk to you privately before we move this man?
Sure thing.
So you didn't know who was in that Camacho?
No clue.
Who were you originally chasing? You said they were in the van, correct? People you were chasing?
The brown van that you guys saw, those were the guys we were chasing.
And those were the ones that you thought were wearing your guys' clothes?
We were following them and then they opened up fire class 2, so I'm assuming it was them.
Okay.
And then I saw a few of them around Pink Cage. They stole my bike, and that's where the second pursuit, and that's originally where the second pursuit started. I found the asshole on my bike, shot him up. He had a few guys come after me when I was in my dubstep, shot out my tire, and I got to safety, called her back up, and then we went and we hit him under that bridge there, where I grabbed that local car, and then that chase pursued up to the highway.
So that was you guys shooting over by the cab company?
The cab company?
Yeah, there was a report that a dumpster was, is it wine color?
Oh, yes, that was my dubstep.
Because we had reports that someone was shooting out of it.
Yeah, it was more getting shot at than
Okay.
shot out of.
Alright, Mr. White. Got a couple more questions for you and then we'll proceed, alright?
Alright.
Okay, so you claim to be the owner, or sorry, you claim to be a part of AOD, correct?
Yes.
Alright. And with AOD, I'm sure you guys got some vehicles. Can you list off a couple vehicles from me?
Why is that of any concern?
Just answer the question, sir.
Innovation. Actually, no, sorry, not an innovation. That's a different club. Gargoyles, Slam Bens, Bensons. I think that's it.
No Camacho?
Not that I know of.
Alright.
Not that I've used.
And you claim to have a partner named Tana, correct?
I said she was a friend.
Alright,
She
and
had absolutely no part in this.
alright, and what color hair does Tana have?
I'm not giving any information out about friends, I'm sorry. I
Alright.
can't do that.
And about Mr. Sumting, would you say Mr. Sumting Wong is an enemy of yours?
Wouldn't call him a friend.
So you might be able to classify him as an enemy. Do you dislike him?
I don't have any immediate beefs with him. I don't have any respect for the guy because I think the way he does things is foolish and reckless.
Alright, so when me and Mr. Paxton here had you underneath Los Santos Customs, you claimed the shooter was Sumting Wong, correct?
I was pretty sure I wasn't 100%. That's why I
Alright.
didn't say the name in the interview.
Alright, and let's say you wanted to get revenge on Sumting Wong. Would you want to kidnap someone, perhaps?
No, because I can be completely honest. I have no idea who he runs with. So I wouldn't even know who to
Alright.
talk to and even to orchestrate something like that.
Alright. No further questions.
Alright.
Dan?
I think I'm good. One more thing I have to talk to you back here, officer.
Yep.
Comfortable? You need something to eat?
No, I'm good.
So you had nothing to do with someone get kidnapped?
No idea about that, honestly. I wish I knew.
So what are the tensions now with you and Wong?
Like I said, he's not a friend, but I don't really have any issues with him.
So
My bad.
whoa.
So you turned yourself in, and gave us a lot of information, admitted to all the crimes.
I'm willing to accept the charges for the crimes I committed, but I'm
Okay.
not going to give any names. I'll give myself, I'm not giving anyone else.
Okay. That is your choice. But
I can't. I really can't.
is it because of your life being in danger, or is it just due to not wanting to get them in trouble with you?
Let's call it loyalty.
Okay. Well, I would say give him the charges that everything he admitted to, and it's probably gonna. I think it's gonna be the max of 60.
I'd say
I
he's
don't know for
pretty
sure.
cooperative.
I'm just talking about the initial part.
I
I'd be happy to
only
list off
fired on
the
one
charges that
officer,
were.
and it was at his tires. I never shot to kill once at any
No, no, no.
officers at any given time today. I do want to make that clear.
Understood.
Alright. Was it not you in the two-door local car who returned fire with a Class 2 SMG?
Yes, I was shooting at tires. I was not shooting to kill.
Alright. Well, unfortunately, one of the officers was killed by those bullets from the Scorpion.
Well, I'll be honest, man. Any more than about 50 feet, that gun's pretty much a spray and pray. So
Alright.
I was aiming for the tires. If I did hit an officer, I do profusely apologize. My intentions were never to harm any law enforcement during those events.
Okay. Where did you go?
Paxton, I think he's looking for you.
I'm gonna need you to do the bucking. Need one of you to do the bucking.
Okay. Did you? So you're going to find him, and then I'll do the report, or you're needing to assist the other guys.
No, my plane is about to take off.
Gotcha. All right, Mr. Walter. We'll move you to a cell now, and
No, I was just off duty while writing that paper.
it will
I go off duty
be
until the
reduced.
uniform
I'm just
comes
going to
off.
have to go over the math of it real quick.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I like the look.
I can tell you right now, possession of an illegal weapon, grand theft auto, attempted murder of a government official, attempted murder of an individual times 3.
Alright, so you just want to process this guy like normal?
Yep. I haven't decided
Yep.
exactly how much the reduction will be.
Alright.
Are you currently fully cuffed or just
I'm
soft
soft-cuffed,
cuffed?
but I can't stand up.
Okay.
Yeah, you too, Paxton. Stay safe.
If
I might
you
have
cuff
to-
me, I'll keep my hands up until we enter the cell.
Are you able to move at all?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's weird. I put it in the holster.
Alright,
So-
I think
That's
we
fine.
already got a picture of him, correct?
Yeah, we've got
Didn't you say you
a
were
couple.
senior officer?
Yes, sir. I'm off duty right now.
All right, just give me a few moments.
Smith, everything all right up there?
All right. Well, it would be around 67 months. I'm gonna take it down to 47.
47.
I will take it down farther to 40 if you can give me any information on the green-haired woman if she has been in any of your scenarios. Any coordination, planning.
I have not made any plans or taken part of any events with any said green-haired woman.
All right, it's gonna be 40.
Alright.
You're gonna get attempted murder and then assault with a deadly weapon. That's just the general for whenever you spray and braid.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Um, this last one's taking me a second to find.
Which one are you looking for?
All right, and then we got the possession of illegal weapons, and then one more. It's actually it's gonna be 35 months. Looking at it now.
Alright, I appreciate that, Dan.
I couldn't exactly find the one I'm looking for, but it's gonna be criminal attempt due to admitting to planning to go on the attack on the individuals.
Coordination of criminal events. I don't know what that would be called.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, like I have no idea what that would even be called.
And will be taking the firearms license.
That's understandable.
Okay, sir. Before I send you, I know you came in on your own free will, but I do have to search you.
Understandable. I think all I got is bandages, repair kits, radio, 2 bottles of booze, and some Vicodin.
I now see why you have a bulge in your pants. It's not your penis, it's your bread.
Yeah, I always stock up. I got like 3,000 more at the house. And if you officers ever need anything, stop by Black Mirror up in Mirror Park. I'm gonna be stocking it up soon.
Okay. All right. Enjoy your time.
Gotcha.